Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmidt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching episode 4 of The Last of Us. What'd you think of the last episode of The Last of Us?
Absolutely heartbreaking. I don't really have a lot more to say than that. I think that was one of the best episodes of television.
Yeah, it was an incredible love story and it tied into Joel and Tess, but since Tess is no longer with us, Joel and Ellie.
Yeah. So obviously a little strayed outside of the Joel and Ellie storyline, but we're picking right back up. They came, they got the supplies they needed, and they're off. So I'm excited to see kind of what happens as they venture across the country.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on our Twitch, Instagram, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episode. We are watching episode 4 of The Last of Us on HBO Max. I will press play when I say play and also count down from 3. I'm starting at like the 1 minute and 12 second mark, skipping the recap. So 3, 2, 1, play.
It's like so beautiful, but then it's also just like
What?
gross.
What the infection is?
Yeah.
My favorite part is definitely them growing, Joel and Ellie. Has that gun. Oh, I wonder how much she knows how to use a gun.
I mean, she already knew that there would be another one in there.
Yeah, this gives me a little bit more hope.
I still feel like this might be bad the first time.
Hopefully she has a safety on. That truck looks in. Oh no, that I was like, that truck looks in way too good condition. That is their truck.
Oof.
Oh. Shit, I did not know that.
Yeah, I think that's why you can't like just store.
Gas.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
He's like, please wander off.
That was great. Yeah, I was wondering who cleared the roads. Oh no. Oh. Oh wow.
So we have determined that they stay away from animals, though, right?
We haven't seen any infected animals.
Yeah.
Other than like ants that they talked about in the beginning.
Arby's.
Ooh, there's your tanks. Damn. Wow. Collapsed bridge. Yeah, it's like, where do you hide?
So pretty, though. Ravioli.
Good old Chef Boyardee. That's what you need to be afraid of. Being honest. Oh man, I would sleep in the truck. feel like I'm just hearing stuff.
I know, me too. I think it's just animals.
Got a little smile. Stars are pretty. I don't even know how much Joel believes that.
Like, realistically, how much are you gonna be able to sleep?
Looks like none.
I feel like it would maybe be a good idea to teach her how to drive,
Maybe.
and then at least he could sleep.
While she drives?
Yeah.
For like 30 minutes at least?
Yeah.
Yep.
He needs it.
Yeah, he was up all night. Relentless. Tommy is. What a great cut.
Time for gas.
Road's getting a little tight.
Oh no, there's a truck up ahead, I think. Shit. Like, this feels like it would be like an ambush.
Right. And Joel's suspicious.
To try to go around.
Oh, just so clear.
Ooh. Scary. I don't like this.
No. Just pull over and figure it out.
I feel like they shouldn't stop.
I feel like those are freshly smoldering.
Sorry, man.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no. Ah, shit.
Damn.
This gun's in the back, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Damn.
Go, 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 go.
Just got through. Oh, got one.
That was Joel.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way that they were the only ones.
Oh, jam. Oh.
Just do it.
Oh, Ellie. Oh. What?
Oh shit.
Shot his spine. Get you to your mom? Oh, don't say your name. Saved your life.
Yeah, he's still not happy she took that.
No. You can take it after you're dead. Oh, that was brutal.
Yeah, no, I don't think.
Damn. Sucks that they lost the truck.
I know.
Sorry, your buddy's dead.
So these guys just took over the QZ?
I think so. This guy maybe former Fedra or something?
Sounds like it.
Damn. Oh shit. Is it good business killing a doctor?
I don't think she cares.
Quite an introduction for her.
So Kathleen, right?
Yeah. There's a kid and a guy. Oh, you don't need the doctor? Doctor's fucked.
Great.
Yeah, what did Joel just do? I don't know, they're tearing through. They're in a shit spot.
They need a new form of transportation.
Yeah, they were still like 20 miles or something like that away from Wyoming. No, 20 hours
Yeah.
by driving. Feel like, wow. Hmm. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm like, two hands. This is
Oh,
huge.
yeah. I mean, she kind of already proved herself. She's just,
So happy.
yeah, excited she gets to keep one. Ellie.
Every time they're outside, I'm just like full of anxiety.
Oh, he has a sign?
They weren't in here, right?
I don't think so. They never went upstairs anywhere.
Mm-mm. Where'd they spot them?
I don't know. got to be Henry. What else?
What is that?
I don't know. It's not good.
Is that like roots?
I don't know. I mean, it's got to be infected. I mean, they did talk about like it growing for miles and miles.
Yeah. Ooh. Ugh. I'd be like 4.
Right. I need a break. I definitely felt way more safe when they were just out in the woods.
We know there's just people everywhere.
I mean, everyone's just trying to survive. No answer. Oh, nice. Is that enough glass? Both have a lot to share. Observant. Keep that left ear free. Haven't seen him laugh since like Sarah. Oh, is he on his right side?
Yeah.
Didn't hear him coming. All right, that was episode 4 of The Last of Us. What'd you think?
That was great. There was a lot of just moments. I feel like important moments between Joel and Ellie.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was a number of very important moments between them that made their relationship grow. You know, obviously light on some of the action or the intensity of like the first 2 episodes. So I feel like we've had a good mix of experiences in the first 4 episodes so far. But I mean, the way that this ended, 2 huge moments with, you know, Joel and Ellie actually like laughing and having a connection with each other. And then them being held up at the very end.
Right. I mean, Ellie is also extremely observant. She called him out on not hearing well from his right. And I mean, that's what happened here at the end.
Yeah, he was facing the wrong way, so his bad ear was out from the pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Ellie didn't hear anything either.
No.
But I enjoyed this episode because it had a number of moments from the video game. That ambush scene, it's pretty spot on. Like when you're playing, you're driving in the same truck pretty much. You have a guy who's like, oh, help, help. And Joel's like, put your seatbelt on. Like he's not injured. And yeah, you do run into him and crash and it's this big giant fight and everything. So it's awesome to see that play out. I'm a little fuzzy on my memory, but I think Ellie's first shot or first kill goes a little bit differently. I think in the game, Joel is being like strangled underwater or something. And I think Ellie shoots the guy and kills the guy immediately. Whereas this, I don't know. I still don't know how I feel about it, but this might have been more traumatic. Like she shot a guy and then for the guy to not die, but to be like begging for his life
And his mom.
and his mom, like, please take me to my mom. My name's Brian. Like, we don't have to do this. We can be friends. Like, don't do this. Like, that's pretty hardcore. In the game, Ellie just like blows a dude's head off pretty much. Yeah, it's super traumatic, but there's no like groveling or begging for life that Ellie experienced here. But then on the flip side, how like Joel talked about it when he was doing a horrible job trying to make her feel better, he was like, technically, you didn't kill him. You just injured him.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think that might be worse He's still dead.
Yes.
Even if it wasn't at Ellie's hand. But the fact that he was still alive afterwards and he's begging for his mom, he's begging to be taken home, that like humanizes the situation.
Yeah.
This isn't just like someone attacking Joel and you had to do what you had to do. Like, he had given up at that point, and of course, you can't trust anyone in this world. He had just come after them. I totally understand why Joel did end up killing him.
Oh, yeah.
But from like Ellie's perspective as like a kid, she doesn't have a lot of experience with this stuff. This is now a person to you rather than just like a threat.
I think the show did a phenomenal job making this like a much more impactful scene, not just something that happened and then you just can move on from.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, to just keep touching on like special moments in this episode, you know, Ellie getting the gun from Joel, like the permission to hold on to it.
Yeah, I mean, he checked with her. He made sure that she knew how to handle it. She still put it in her pocket, which freaks me out, makes me think that maybe it's gonna go off. But the way that this episode ended, she maybe is only one of the two that are armed if they don't check them.
Possibly, yeah.
Obviously, the person standing over Joel also kind of looks like a kid. So I would imagine they're not going to be like, oh, she's just a kid. They're probably going to search her anyways. But if not, that might be an opportunity.
So I know parts of the storyline regarding these characters that were just kind of introduced. I don't think you know anything.
No.
Cool.
Just making sure.
Just making sure you don't know anything about them. But we were introduced to not only them briefly at the very end, but to this whole group of people.
Yeah, so it seems like this Kathleen is definitely in a leader role. I don't know if she's the leader, but she's up in a leadership role here. She took out her doctor that literally...
like helped her birth?
Yeah. Pulled her out. So she seems pretty relentless. We know her brother was killed by Fedra, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Because someone ratted him out, potentially.
I believe so. I think that's what the discussion was that the doctor didn't rat them out, but the doctor knows of Henry, and Henry was the one who ratted out her brother, and I think her brother died at the hands of Fedra.
Right.
I think that's the storyline.
Okay. And then Henry is missing. It seems like nothing's gonna stop her from finding Henry.
Yeah.
And then Henry is with Sam. Sam is obviously a kid. Whoa. Wait, I wonder if that's the ones from the end.
I'm like sitting here waiting for you to like put together the pieces, and I'm like, I can't say anything.
Okay, so Henry and Sam are who we met at the end.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're like a father-son. Okay, so they were up in the attic and they're gone now.
Right.
Or they left from there at least. Now, Kathleen's whole camp also thinks that Joel and Ellie were already with Henry.
Right, yeah, exactly. They already think that Henry called in like reinforcements for something, and those reinforcements are Joel and someone else. They don't even know that it's like just another kid.
Right.
They think it's just two people. Well, I don't even know if they know if it's two people, just...
I don't think they know how many people. They just know there was a truck.
Right.
And that truck could seat like 5 or 6. So.
Right.
Okay.
You got it.
Ding. I mean, my guess would be that they're gonna team up. I don't really think that Henry is gonna see Joel and Ellie as a threat, but I think there's gonna be a lot of shit that goes down with Kathleen's like camp versus the 4 of them. So I don't know if that means that we're gonna get Henry and Sam for like a while, or if they're only gonna stay like there, or if they're gonna find a way to leave and head to Wyoming with them.
Right.
But hopefully that means that maybe Henry, because he's familiar with the area, maybe he has access to a car or
at least a way out of the city.
Yeah. He's obviously getting around the city without being
caught. And even like how Kathleen was like, increase the guards around our supplies and stuff. So obviously he's capable of like slipping in and slipping out and getting supplies, getting resources. He's evaded them so far. So yeah, I can't comment on the future of anything. Like, I know, I've said it numerous times, I know bits and pieces of the game because my memory is so bad and I haven't gotten...
It's been years.
It's been years since I played, and I'm playing it again now, but I haven't even gotten to like the events of episode 2 yet, pretty much. But I do know some story elements. So I think this was a great episode that kind of put some pieces in motion.
Yeah.
I think it really solidified or started the relationship of Joel and Ellie. They've kind of been barely speaking to each other. I mean, the first 2 episodes, Joel wanted to kill Ellie. The 3rd episode, like, they had that brief kind of start, but even the majority of that episode, they weren't even talking to each other. Like, now they're, you know, going to bed and telling each other jokes and laughing, and it's the start of something. And Joel is obviously trusting her a lot more with the gun and to handle herself. So I think it was a great episode that made sure we're prepared for what's coming next.
Yeah, I can see episode 5 probably being big. This definitely felt like a transitionary episode.
Yeah.
Kind of setting things up and everything. So I'm really excited to see kind of where this goes. Kind of, I guess, at the halfway point-ish.
Yeah, I think we're getting there for sure. Some of the little moments too, I really appreciate, like I wouldn't necessarily call it world building, but getting like a view of things, like just them driving and like how cars are pushed off to the side. And it's like, oh, well, they brought in, you know, tractors or plows or whatever to clear the roads, or how gas is not as effective. And so you have to like keep siphoning more and more. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I'm guessing in the game, you don't have to keep siphoning gas.
You don't really have a car for life. You lose your truck the same way. So you're like, yay, truck, fuck. But like the little stuff, like the, you know, military vehicles, tanks and helicopters just abandoned on the side, the bridges that are down, just the growth of everything. And there's just such a different vibe between the city and like outside of cities. One major thing, which I don't know what the fuck's going on, unless I don't remember about the game, but the crater or something. I'm a huge fan. My favorite game is probably Gears of War. And in that game, it's very similar. It's like craters in the ground called like emergence holes, I think. But anyways, it looks very familiar, and then they like sink, and then you have a bunch of locusts come out, and you got to fight them and stuff.
It's a locust.
It's like a big giant buff alien thing. It's not really an alien because they were on Sarah. We're getting too far into Gears of War, but anyways, that's immediately what came to mind when I saw this like crater. I was like, what the fuck? But clearly something's moving underneath that.
Yeah, all I could think about was in episode 2 when the Rudy
the Rudy roots. Okay.
The Rudy roots that are going like through town that like all interconnect all of the infected.
Right.
So I don't know if that's like something that is underneath that and then something fell and it like damaged at the building and now you're like actually able to see it like moving. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like the roots that are growing and like breaking up the ground, or when we saw the infected in episode 2 where they're like all like laying outside together. So they do seem to like amass in one location. So maybe that's a bunch of them underneath that crater, and and they are connected to the roots or something, and maybe the roots damaged it or something fell and damaged it. I have no idea. I do not remember that at all from the video games. It totally reminds me of Gears of War. But that's clearly a problem, and it's a problem that Kathleen does not seem concerned about.
Yeah, she just like dismissed it.
Yeah, to be like, well, we'll deal with this later. Let's find Henry. I'm like, that could be a way bigger problem than Henry.
Yeah, it seems like maybe you should put some resources on that. That other guy looks scared.
Yeah, that seemed to be like her second in command or whatever. Yeah. And he was fucking terrified.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they set that up for a reason.
Yeah.
But I had a great time with this episode.
Another fantastic episode, and I'm excited for what's next.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.